At this moment, there are only two forces in the world of Islam. There is one force which is the force of conservatism. They want to conserve everything that has come from their forefathers. It is to conserve. All that is old is gold. This is what they think. And then there is another current which is becoming more and more powerful and which has become very dangerous. The trend of modernism. So there is conservatism on one side, modernism on the other, and Islam is sandwiched between these two. My study of Islam has given me to believe that while conservatism essentially is good, to use it beyond a certain measure is bad. Especially if this conservatism consists in preservation of certain things which are not fundamental. Consequently, a re-examination is urgently needed, where we may be able to know what orthodox Islam is. By orthodox Islam I mean that which was given in the Quran and that which was given by the Holy Prophet ﷺ in Sunnah. That is orthodox Islam. That orthodox Islam, what I have been able to find, is revolutionary and highly progressive, very natural and very rational and very powerful. The conservative outlook we have seen and known has not been able to help Islam. We are being beaten day in and day out for the last quite a long time. Modernistic outlook, unfortunately, is inspired more by the inferiority complex. Whatever comes from the West is right and good, because the Western nations are making material progress. It's not that whatever comes from the West is right and good. Most of it is absolutely wrong. Their progress consists in adoption of business ethics and in adoption of the principle of organization and in industrial technology, whereby they are able to capture the markets of the world and to get all the wealth from the world, and then they are able to build up those programs which require immense amounts of money, and so they can go even to the moon, once they have got that knowledge of physical sciences. But in many things they are hopelessly wrong. In many things they are hopelessly wrong. So all that comes from the West is not correct. And anybody who is inspired by this, who has got this inferiority complex, that whatever is Western, whatever is modern is good, and whatever is old is bad, he is committing a very big crime. And such persons have been able to land themselves nowhere except in heterodoxy. Heterodoxy is intellectual dishonesty. Because if I believe that Islam is from God, and if I know that I have been told something by God, then for me to try to amend it would mean that I regard my wisdom as superior to the wisdom of God. Where do I stand after that? Nowhere. Right in the abyss. So, heterodoxy is absolutely something absolutely dishonest. And in the Muslim world, heterodoxical movements are also there. They might be honest otherwise, they must be sincere otherwise, they might feel that it is only through this path that Muslims can regain their lost glory and power and so on and so forth. But the very spirit with which they start is wrong. The spirit should be to employ all the knowledge that you might have, to employ it for knowing honestly, without any bias and without any preconceived opinions, what is it that the Quran wants from you and what is it that the Holy Prophet ﷺ actually wanted from you. If this effort is made, I think, and if on this effort we can pull together and there can be a powerful movement in the world of Islam, my humble opinion is, my idea is that we will be able to make progress. We will be able to make progress and we will at the same time be able to remain real good Muslims. So, it is this point of view of mine that I try to preach what I name as dynamic orthodoxy. And that I have been trying my level best to preach here in this country, and that I preach when I go to any other country or I preach inside Pakistan. But here again it's not simply a matter of academic solution of any particular problem, of a theoretical solution. This world is a world of activity. And thinking is only a stepping stone to action. Thought is a stepping stone to action. So thinking and clear thinking and honest thinking and methodical thinking, or you may call it scientific thinking, that is essential. But it should be for action. And if this gospel of action can be revived among the Muslims in any manner, that alone I think inshallah will do good. And whatever I have preached, of which the starting point is to develop a living relationship with God, living, to experience God. That is the starting point, in my opinion, the starting point of Islam and the very foundation of Islam.